There's really not another school that does anything like this.
When I first came to this school, I had no idea really how to paddle a canoe, especially like on a river. Like on my first day, I with Mr. Clark, and we were at Lake Mondamin, at Camp Mondamin, and he taught me the simple strokes, and next day we were on a river. It was crazy for me. And I flipped with Henry, I remember, and I remember paddle Mr. Clark the rest of the day. But it was just an amazing experience for me because I was totally new to North Carolina and the way everyone lived, and I feel like I've really grown from that day.
Well, yeah, when I first came to school, I was definitely like a little bit afraid, but now I'm a lot more confident because I've done most of the rivers near here.
I think with our field lessons on Wednesday, I think a lot of the stuff we do, especially canoeing, it really emphasizes on like character and like teamwork, I guess, because you're in a boat with another person. You guys have to cooperate and work together.
Well, overcoming a big rapid, you just gotta paddle through it. And what I learned from that is most rapids look bigger from the top.
I definitely feel like I'm going to be ready for high school because talking to some of the other kids that are already in high school right now, they said that high school is easier for them than Fabra was.
I think it's prepared me well, and I'm especially glad that we're taking biology in 8th grade, so I can either do biology honors or skip biology in high school.
Well, I think giving to others is important because if you don't give to others, you're just not helping the world out much.
It's just the school is very character building, especially with the canoeing, and I feel like I've just learned so much from this school with character and integrity. Like I feel like I'm a better person with the service we do.
I think it's good for someone my age to understand that people need help sometimes.
I never really thought about that I was ever gonna like take guitar lessons or learn all this stuff before this school, and when I heard about that, I was really excited.
It's been fun because we're not the best band, but we each have like our little like talents, and we're like working on them. But we're also having a really fun time like while we're doing it.
The music program has helped me not just learning music, but how to interact with people. I really loved being some of the first students to be in the Salamander Band. That was great, and I really loved playing at the Orange Peel.
You're scared to go on stage, but it just drives you to make a better performance. So it's always good to be afraid, but never to be afraid to be afraid.
Costa Rica was so much fun, and it was such a great experience, and I learned so much Spanish there. And I feel like I can use the Spanish that I've learned here throughout my life and continue to learn it so I can be able to speak it fluently when I get older.
Like they don't have as much stuff as we have, but to see how much happier they are than people here. Like if you went around and asked people, are you stressed? How happy are you? I bet you would find a lot more people here that are stressed than people down there.
Seeing how the Costa Ricans lived, it just taught me that you don't really need money to be happy. All you need is your family and friends, because they would smile all the time when they didn't have that much. It made me really grateful for what I have here.
Well, I like the homestay a lot because it just like changed my outlook on the entire world.
Well, I feel like I experienced a different part of the world. I didn't know what it'd be like this year going to Costa Rica and Palenque del Sol, but I loved it. I enjoyed it. The people there were amazing. The food they made was amazing. Their culture was amazing. Everything about that trip was awesome. And the moment I take back, or like the most from that trip, or like something I really remember about it, was the way they treated me. Like they treated me like I was their son, and they gave up a bedroom for me, Bo, and Sam to sleep in, and they all had to crowd in one room while we had to. But like they did it for us. They really cared for us.
I really grew by realizing how much I truly had down in Costa Rica. Everybody down there didn't have nearly as much as I had, and I realized I was very lucky. But still, those people gave more than me, and I've realized that I wanted to give more and maybe even join the Peace Corps in the future.
Through the right people, you can get through anything. It's like, it might be scary at first, but then you can get through and it seems like all fun.
Yeah, I also just kind of think of that as kind of a thing that makes me more braver just going into high school.
I think my favorite part about being a student here is really the outdoor education part of it. I love the Wednesday field trips, and there's really not another school that does anything like this.